it's Monica, one of the executives with Hapawards, and I'm sitting here with one of the panelists. Can you, may we know who you are, please?
Sure. I'm Chantelle Simone. I'm a mindologist. I've been studying the human mind really just to be able to leverage the power of it so we can transform our thinking, transform our world, and essentially transform who we are so that we can live on purpose.
I never heard about that before, but guess what? That sounds so cool. That sounds so cool. So what are your thoughts about the Harper Awards? You know, this year we're talking about retelling the African story from an African perspective.
Yes.
What are your thoughts about the topics and what has been your experience so far?
Yeah. The Harper, it's my first time here and it's been phenomenal. Just, first of all, there's a specific type of spirit here. The people that you meet are so genuine and just truly want to connect. And I love to see that we've come far,
Yes.
right? We've come far. And in working with our minds and understanding that we actually have to think, we have to meditate on something before we actually do it. So just us being here, that means we've been thinking about it for many, many years and a long time. And I think the spirit here has really allowed me to realize that we're ready. We're ready. A lot of people, and I think you touched upon it earlier, when you think about, oh, African people, it's look like we're struggling. No, we're kings and queens ruling on this earth, and now we're coming together. I started an organization called Black Queens Unite because we needed to come together. So as we continue to transform, I keep encouraging us to transform our thinking. Because if we think we're going to be enslaved, if we think always about this slavery, if we always think about how injustice, we will live there. So now that we're representing today our victory.
Thank you.
Okay, our unity. So this is shifting our thinking because now the unity here today knows that it's possible. I had a lady come to me today and say, you know what, I'm just glad that people like this exist. And that's how, and that already has shifted our thinking to be able to say, let's regain who we are. And I'm all about, I stand for purpose, mind mastery, and truth. And it's the truth about you. Who am I? You know, I am now living in the U.S. I was born in Toronto. My parents are from Trinidad. So do you see the many steps before I even get to the continent?
Yes.
Right? So it's about identity of who we are, not only in our own self and our own gifts, but our heritage, our identity is everything. And so this award show, meeting people like, I love your passion. You were ready to shake up the audience.
Yes.
You know, because we need that. We really do need that. And you guys have brought in such royal people from the continent here to be able to connect with the Americans and African Americans here and more, because there's more than just African Americans here. So for me, this is my first experience. I wish I was here all the other years. You know, I feel like I missed out. And I look forward to just working and partnering and sharing and connecting. There's so many connections I made here with people saying the same thing. We're speaking the same language. And that has been a unique experience for me. So thank you for paving the way for us and creating this, because it's not easy.
Well, thank you for coming
Yes.
and helping us to
Yes.
make this happen.
Absolutely.
I really do appreciate you.
Thank
and,
you.
Hopefully, a lot of people are going to leave here believing,
Yes.
you know, feeling that, like, yes.
Yes.
Not being down, depressed, but saying, yes, I can do it.
Exactly,
And
exactly.
we can do it.
100%. So if anybody wants to stay connected, please absolutely do. Follow me on Instagram. I'm Chantelle Simone Live on Instagram with an ELLE and a C for Chantelle. And if anybody wants to be able to continue to transform your thinking so we can get to our true core identity, not only in Africa, but also in who we are, then that's really what I'm about, and I'd love to connect with you. So thank you.
I would love to connect with you too. The audience will want to connect with you too. Harper Awards this year has been like, believe me, if you weren't here, you missed out a lot. And I'm so blessed to be sitting with you. And hopefully next year we'll get better.